Hello everyone, and welcome back to Coronavirus Corner. All the scientists have disappeared from the daily briefing, and nobody knows why. Little Matt Hancock wasn't saying, and nobody asked. And where's Laura Koonsberg and Beth Rigby and Robert Pestilence? It's a bit sinister. They're saying deaths are going down when they're going up, and the same with the R number. I bet they've got Priti Patel working it all out. They know she's no good with figures. They didn't even have Dodie Die-Hard on today. I feel bereft of facts, like when Amanda Henderson went on Mastermind and thought Greta Thunberg was called Sharon. Anyway, I digress. I went and had a cup of tea with old Patrick this morning. I took my own mug. There's no knowing what you might catch off one of his mugs if your lips touched the rim. He was saying how he's enjoying our Zoom meetings, although he's not one for church. He said his dad was killed in the war when he was 7, and he blamed God. His mother had to bring him and his sisters up on her own, and Patrick says he used to get very angry about losing his father. But his mother had a simple faith, and she used to say, "Why do people only believe in God when they want to grumble? They never blame God for a beautiful sunset, do they?" I think that's very deep. Patrick says he's on speaking terms with God now. He chats to him in his potting shed. He didn't say what about. I expect he asks him for tips for the horses and such like. Maybe he could put in a word for his nostrils. I was telling the vicar, and he said he doesn't think God's that keen on church sometimes. He told me about when he was a curate at the seaside. He said there was a man that rang every Tuesday morning about seagull droppings on the church roof, and he used to be on an hour and a half, and he didn't even go to the church. But the vicar said he had this feeling that he was just very lonely. So he used to let him talk. And then after a couple of years, this man died, and he left £32,000 to the church. He wrote in his will that his weekly phone calls had made him feel like someone cared. The vicar said he felt bad because he sometimes zoned out, but as I said, he didn't hang up, and that obviously meant a lot. They set up a luncheon club with the money, and they had about 80 people every week, and it's still going. All because the vicar listened once a week. It just goes to show small actions can have a big effect. Like when someone invited Prince William to a fashion show and Kate Middleton had hardly any clothes on, and the rest is history. I bet he only went as a favour. You can tell to look at them the royals aren't interested in fashion. The Queen's looking quite frumpy since she hit 90, bless her. Today's sensible tip is, look back over your life at the little things that have meant a lot. Have fun remembering. You take care, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.